Hey guys, Ivany put out a video where she really poured her heart out, and I'm telling you guys, I felt like shedding some tears on her behalf because for a young person, she's still in her 20s, she's been through a whole lot. So she laid her journey out. It was almost like an autobiography because she talked about how she got started in the stripping industry, how she miscarried, how her family was not her support system, to what's going on currently with her sisters and her mother, and the fact that they were not there for her in her journey, young journey, so far throughout life. Let's hear what she has to say, and I'm going to stop intermittently and do a commentary. Because, as you guys know, this channel is about learning, teaching, and educating on various topics concerning videos that are viral as well as non-viral videos. We can learn from them, we can learn the mistakes of others, the do's and the don'ts. And if it can help someone out there, then that's what this channel is all about. So here is Ivany explaining part of that journey, giving us a background as to why she did certain things leading up to present day with her and her immediate family. But before I get started, I want to say there's an old saying, every saint was once a sinner, and every sinner is a potential saint. So some of the same people who are putting Ivany down and has always bashed her have done worse. So this latest conflict with Ivany is concerning her sister Samantha and her. So she was reaching out to her mother and trying to tell her mother what was going on and the conflict, and the mother did not believe her. She wanted receipts. So here is Ivany explaining everything.
Me I tell her what Samantha do. She tell me say Samantha is not that type of person, whatever. I'm if send proof to see what caused the message, what caused the conflict. Me say that not have nothing for bumbuck like that. Me close them one right now. You talk about send screen record. Anything when me send her in a fear message, so tell she if you screen record it and send it, you kind of quote us me them things them me need. Anyways, Uncle Vernal call me back and tell me say Samantha say she got pack all of my stuff them and she left it down in my workplace because I work at a restaurant in a Hartford. She left it down in my workplace and I for come get it. So you know, my link up while I ask while I for drop me a Hart Connecticut. So me while I'm Brian do is left all the way from New York. I will go Connecticut. Then drive me go. Then I go pick up my stuff. Them at the super at the restaurant to me where Uncle Vernal work. And then I come back here. I come back and I not talk nothing about it. The only thing I said, I got my stuff. Me no cuss. Me no mention nothing about it. I call the police, I make a report, I get a paper, I tell her everything what them do. I'm sure I post them what them make, because I know me writing up. I never go like go class her and bring her down or whatever, and I just talk what happened. I also show them my life, because people screen record it. If you tell people on TikTok, you will see everything. So I screen record it, I'm going to make them see everything. I'm gonna show them everything what I post and what I said on live. Everything when we did paranoid in the car, make them know everything. I get my receipt, I get paper and everything. So so I'm just done with it. But they did have everything off of my page and we did post when me approve my point and whatever. Done with it. Done. Go so back now, I text my mother. She seen me. The other day, my mother beg me some money. Send the woman 1,500 USD. Remember, I know? I have my lawyer for pay. If you want to know the lawyer price about an immigrant, just do your Google checks. And you will see how much. And this is not like me, I pay a lawyer for get me out of detention. I'm already out of detention. I'm paying a lawyer for fight my case for me. So,
I'm telling you guys, it's really hard when you're a young person, you're not even 30 yet, and you're going through so much, and your mother is not in your corner, your sisters are not in your corner, and so you're trying to navigate life on your own. Luckily for Ivany, she knows how to make money. because if she was dependent on them for a roof and food and clothes, she would be in a shelter or sleeping on the streets. Of course, there are two sides to every story. I am just listening to her side and making a commentary based on her side. When her sisters come out with their statement, then I'll do a commentary on that.
So I sent her 1500 USD, right? Anyways, after that now, 1500 USD. My habit can't show no. Me no need for lie about it. I'm a mother that I'm not telling a lie on her. I'm going to come live at her this because she follow my page. I'm in a black her from my page, you know. I'm in a black her from my page. And anybody who watches can send it to her because I know when her friend them over here, because when the live start, I see her over here. She can send it to her and she can come out, come telling her, say, I'm not lie. Me I tell. Because I'm and send her after that now, she want more. She need more. I say, all right, I'm going to take up my puppy. I want my puppy to come up now. So I say, no, Louis must have, from me did left Louis down there, Louis did have some ticks on him. So them said, them I go carry Louis, go one place and take off the ticks them off of him, and Louis need to get him shots them. And then after Louis get him shots them need to carry him go Montego Bay. When they bring him go Montego Bay now, them need to do some other checks on him before 10 days before me leave out of the country, and then I have to go pay for him flight and all them something there. So I said, Mommy, how much money that you go take off the something them off of Louis? Get the shots them we need for come over here. You know the plane fare different from that. She said $20,000 for everything. Sorry, no problem. We said I'm a dog that we spend any money for my dog. That I'm a baby. So I said, all right then, I go send it to you and you just deal with it. Come on, Louis come up before the end of January. And if I did bring my dog would have come out. Because them tell me say I could have left my dog at the dog place in Texas, and when I leave, my dog would have there now. I just true, me never know how to go about it. Because I said to myself, so wife them not make me come over with my dog. I go turn back with my dog. So I just never take the risk. I just leave him and say I will take him up after. So I say, all right, now I'm going to take up my dog. When you look for me, I want more money for the $20,000. No, really. Tell me now. Tell blood clap me now. I rich marriage?
The way I feel about this situation with the dog, I feel as though Ivany is paying them to keep the dog. She's paying for the food and the board of the dog and all of that. So if her mother wanted $20,000, she should have sent it. Why? Because it's going to amount to the same thing. If that dog is with them for the next couple of months, all that paying, sending them money for that dog is adding up. And she should have cut her losses and just bring up the dog and just be done with it. Wash her hand with the whole situation. But the dog is there with family. She still have to deal with the family because Louis the dog is still with them. And no telling what they're doing to Louis. I mean, in terms of the ticks, she did not give the mother the extra money, so the ticks are still on the dog. I am assuming that the ticks are still there because the mother needed the money to take the dog to the vet, and she needed the extra money. If she didn't give her the extra money, she's not going to take the dog. So the dog is suffering. So if Ivany had the money, I think she should have sent it, the extra money that the mother wanted, and just be done with it.
What you know how much for life feel? Life is very expensive for your case. I have so much things for start out. They think I go there and forever. I go want more like a place for rent. See, let me look for some place that be 2,000, 3,000 and them high blood clot money there. I never true means from Jamaica I come here, so it just seemed enough to me. But really and truly it's not really enough, because 100, 200, 300, I look at $1,000 that you have. It's very, you understand? But when I forget it from, I don't have it. I do not have it.
The problem is with that statement is that people know Ivany makes money on TikTok because it comes out of her own mouth. She always says she makes so much money on TikTok. She's not going to tell you exactly how much she's making, but she tells you. Or, she's very vague about it. She says sometimes, I'm not going to tell you guys how much I earn, but it could be 5,000, 3,000. I mean, those are high numbers. So people are looking at that. She might have made 1,000, but when you throw out 5,000, 3,000, people are assuming that you're making that amount of money. every time you go on TikTok. You may make less, you may make 500, but because you throw those numbers, that's what they got in mind. So when you're saying you don't have it, your mother is probably saying, this is all allegedly, she's probably saying she got it. She has told me she makes so much money on TikTok. That's why it's not good to tell people how much you make in any field. Let that be a lesson to you guys. Keep your mouth zip.
You understand what I mean? I say, so after me say me not have it and whatever now, that the story they done now. The argument come up with Samantha, everything done. You see from the argument, you see from me say me not have it. And then the argument with Samantha now, me text my mother. My mother seen me now. My mother seen me. You say no. Text her again. She seen me again. You say no. Then no. I go so back now and I say, alright then. I need my birth paper so I can go look about my stuff them over here. I can go look about certain stuff over here. Because I do my rechecks them. I go to some places and I do some checks. And them say once you have the original copy of your birth paper, you can be able to get this, you can be able to get that. Things what I need. So I said, Bumbo Clot, no, I had the picture of my birth paper, you know, but I want to get the original copy. So I said, Mommy, send me my birth paper up here. Seeing me again. So tell me now, why me deserve to get so much seen? First thing, I'm glad me never bring up all of that because I wouldn't have it on me now. All of my documents, I don't have them, so them would have it, so it's best me never did bring it. Me not have none of them now. Me not want to go down that road, and that me a comfortable. Yes, Diva, I just realized I can't do that. Go online, and that is what me about for the now. When me deserve to get so much seen, when me do, me not do nothing to you, you know, and me and my sister in argument, you know.
Well, clearly it sounds like if her mother sided with her sister. And maybe this is what her mother usually do. I don't know. Because a lot of times when you have a child like Ivany who was a stripper, a lot of times the family look down on that. And so whatever they do, they don't side with them because they're looking at this one act that they did that is not pleasing in their eye. So they always judge the person. And then again, it could be maybe her mother is biased because she got this rap sheet now. You know, she's been in jail. So a lot of things that her mother probably is not, it's not pleasing in the eye of her mother. And so her mother is not siding with her because she probably was a disappointment to her mother. This is all alleged.
Me and my sister in an argument. Yeah, me know, me just realize I can go online. And me and my sister in an argument, not you. And see there, you start seeing me now. So me have 4 sisters. You know the mad one when time me did just get my pay and she did come out at talk one time. You remember one time me did just get me, you know, I remember Damaya. When me did just get my YouTube pay. I come and I tell everybody, say, guys, this is the amount I just got on YouTube and I'm going to help you guys to get monetized. And you know me still, me no mean when it come on for showing ways of making cash. And I did make my money and I did come out and I did show everybody how to do it. You know what was my sister remark from me? I just think the one of them bad mind. I just that. I go up and she comment on my thing and say, yeah, idiot, why you show the people they mess up me? You just don't know when for I thing, you damn idiot. And she comment that bad thing under my post when me had trying to show everybody off again on YouTube. Why would you do that?
I think her sister could have called her up on the phone and said, listen, don't discuss how much you're getting on YouTube. Don't put it out there, the money amount. You can show people how to make money on YouTube and guide them with the process and the steps, but do not disclose how much you're getting because people get jealous. People are bad minded. And, you know, when people are jealous of you because of how much money you're bringing in, they can report you for a whole lot of things. Of course, YouTube will check it out and see that it's not warranted, but they're always going to be trying to bring down your page. So I think that piece of advice was okay, but it's how the sister delivered it. She should not have insulted her as she was delivering the message.
Why would you do that? And a class, you see? You see, from that time, easy for cut you off, you know. You see, from that time, they believe you, me, say, me and my sister not talk back. And that from when how much years of Jamaica, from how much months of Jamaica that. From that did happen, and she comment, Pamela, under my thing, and said that everybody did take her on. Everybody did take her on. Everybody did take her on. From that, me not talk back to her. My class her, I'm a black her. That the sister did it on my dead list, my black list. Me never look pan she. Anyway, me never feel no way about that. I'm mother of 5 girls. So you know, I have my other 3 sisters them know. Now me black the blood clot first one that a Samantha. Me black the second one that a Vanessa. And I black the third one which is Giovanni. So the whole fucking 4 of them pan black to the fucking list. And why I black Giovanni? And then I black mommy bumbo clad since night. So the little family when me have, I just black them. People you can do it by your own, you don't need them because they are tear down. You see anybody come to tear me down in a January, in a 2023, black and delete. When me did the Jamaica, me live by myself. My sister never yet once helped my parent, nor my mother. None of them never helped me. None of them.
It sounds as if Ivany and her family had a rocky relationship. I wonder how things were when she was a little girl growing up. If it was that way, very contentious. Because she's so young to have gone through so much and having a family who is not helping. I would have thought she had maybe an aunt and uncle who can take her in, help her, but she said she was on her own, even in Jamaica.
Stay to myself at Jamaica. If I want to tell you the story about when we did pregnant, the long blood clot time, when we did that, I used to live at Ochi, and I did pregnant with my baby. I never have no family member. I want to tell you, see, I want friend yard me did there, one friend yard me did there. One friend house me used to stay. And my mother live up a content, and my sister, them there foreign, and know I'm pregnant and never get a baby close yet. You know, the only family me did have, hey, every time I not shed no tears and every time I talk about my baby, I just get mad. And them, me not no blood clot, me put the dead, you know, and them same one do it, you know.
And the reason why Ivany shed tears whenever she talks about the baby she miscarried is because she had already bonded with that child. A lot of women bond with the pregnancy early on because they can feel the quickening, when the baby is moving slightly. They call that quickening. And so I don't know how far gone she was, but she did bond with that baby because she says every time she thinks and she talks about that baby, she, shed some tears.
Them same one do it. Saying that when time I did that, when we used to watch him, used to live with my friend. Friend me used to stay with, and them know somebody pregnant, and none of them never did it for me, not one of them. You know who did that to me? My Facebook family. I did have my Facebook family. Every day I used to get up on my Facebook, and me used to talk to them, and then used to say, Vani, what you make for breakfast today? You know what them used to do? We used to go to the supermarket together. I would pick up the same things them. I would go up on my Facebook live. Anybody that follow me from them time, they can remember. I used to go up on my Facebook time, on my live, and the whole of we used to fry the egg them together. Just like when you and your friend will turn on the TV and say, I could watch that shit, that same show you together and start it so we can see everything while go on. And me used to cook for me Facebook, and I did have a little group that was my family. Me never have no family when I'm pregnant. And then when Jabby breed me and talk about and a film pitney, when you're supposed to know all of them something they used to go on. And me never have nobody did that for me. Me just did stress out. Me never die eat.
And I want all you guys out there who have never been pregnant to know that pregnancy is very stressful on a woman. You're talking about hormones that are raging. You're talking about this little person that's being developed in this woman. Her emotions are all over the board. And so when you have the added stress of not knowing what you're going to eat from day to day, not having a steady place, not having a home, a father denying the child. I mean, it's a lot of stress. A lot of mothers go through it. Unfortunately, it's so stressful for a woman to go through pregnancy when she's not being supported by anyone. So I know exactly what Ivany is talking about.
No, I'm just going out 1 weeks me not eat because I just feel fucking stress and just feel like me did one dead. Until after 1 day blood start run through my vagina and then call my mother could even come at the yard, she tell me to go down to the hospital and my way go down there, yes, I lose my pitney.
And that type of miscarriage is so common for those who go through a lot of stress. Pregnant women who are under a lot of stress. Miscarriage is very common. And it's unfortunate because a lot of times it's the baby that you really wanted. And I know someone who miscarried and she never had another child. That would have been the child for her to have, because after she had that child, they found this tumor that they had to remove, and they removed her ovaries also. Something was wrong with the ovaries, and she cannot naturally conceive. She can adopt, but she cannot conceive. And so a lot of times it's a loss, not only losing a child, but you may not have a second chance to have another child.
Hmm? That happened, happened after that, me go back to Kingston go live. And me never see nobody, Me never see nobody. And the one little best friend me did that, she take the picture post by Instagram. Everybody see me dead pick the picture.
I'm surprised Ivany is still calling her a friend, because that's not a friend. Anybody who expose your dead child's picture on the internet, that's not a friend. That's a hater. And I'm surprised she didn't cut her off immediately.
Go down in a one piece of depression stage again. You know what happened after that? I'm going to tell you what happened after that. After that, I get one porn work. When I skin out my front, pan the screen there, so for white man give me some money. And you know what happened after that? My same friend again expose me name on it. And everybody see my pussy and all these type of things.
Like I said before, that person was not a friend. That person is a hater, because that's the same person who exposed the dead baby on the internet and now exposed her vagina for the world to see. So I hope she's no longer friends with this individual, because as time passes, she's going to expose more that Ivany wants the world to know. So people like these folks, you just got to cut them off, whether it's in your family, whether it's a friend, acquaintance, associate. If you see somebody exposing you and want to disgrace you and want to out you before you want to be outed, then you got to cut them off as friends. And yes, sometimes family members you got to cut off, because if they mean you no good, makes no sense of you associating with them or being around them as family. Because some family members are worse than strangers. A stranger would do more for you and look out for you more than some family members. So those family members that you identify as no good, as cutthroat, you got to let them go. You got to cut ties with them.
And you know what happened after that? What happened after that is that I said, all right then, since my skin out and everybody see it, might as well just go and work in a one club.
So guys, that's how Ivany became exposed to the stripper's life. It was by happenstance. Someone exposed her, and then she figured, okay, since everybody already saw my vagina, I may as well go work in that industry, in that field, because I'm sure people were reminding her every day that they know how it looks like. And can you imagine the shame and disgrace that came with that, not only for her, but the family? So I'm sure her mother probably is still holding that against her and her sisters. So that explains why maybe, this is all alleged, why maybe the mother tends to side with the other sister and not even hear what she had to say, because she probably still is a disappointment to her mother. So guys, drop your comments. Tell me what you think. What is your take on how the mother has treated Ivany and all that she had to go through as a young person trying to navigate life in Jamaica without support of her family?
Cause everybody know my pussy look now and whatever. So just go work in a one club and get some money. And you know after that, me go work in a some club at Jamaica. And you wanna know after that, after me work in a some club in a Jamaica, me start get more popular on social media. And I say, you know, I don't feel good in myself because I just don't feel good. I open up my pussy in front of some Jamaican. You know, Jamaican criticism and stay. I rather do it in front of some white people. So, you know what I do? I get some link and I go to Barbados go work. And I go over Barbados and sell my front and get money and come back.
So she said she went to Barbados and sell her front to get money and come back down. So a lot of people would take that the wrong way. I'm taking it that she sell her front, meaning she was a stripper. And a lot of people would say, okay, she sell her front, meaning prostitution. So, but I'm not taking it as prostitution. I am taking it as working as a stripper. So now I'm going to look at this from the other side of the coin. All money and good money. If you know you're going to do something that's compromising, that's going to make you ashamed later on in life, don't do it. For some people, stripping, they love stripping. Like Cardi B says she wouldn't have changed anything. But some people are ashamed of stripping. That's why they sneak in the strip joints at night to do their strip act and then run home in the morning like if they've been working a regular job all night. So this is a caution to those who are thinking of getting into that line of work. Think 16 times before you do it. Because once you enter the doors of a strip club and you decide to take your clothes off and gyrate in front of paying customers, there's no turning back. You've already opened that Pandora's box, and so you're going to have to live with it. If you cannot live with it, don't do it. Go in a shelter and be on the soup kitchen if you cannot live with it. Because like I said, money is the root of all evil, and all money ain't good money for some people, for most people. So decide what you can and cannot live with early on before you get to that point.
And you know, when I come back, my one family, them say, we need to stop work at the club. Them not like that.
Well, most families don't want their young daughters to work at no strip club. And remember when Ivany was working at a strip club, she probably was in her 20s. And so she was rather young. So being from a Jamaican family, I'm sure they wanted better for her. They saw a brighter future for her because Ivany is not a stupid person. If you listen to her, she's quite smart. And I'm glad to see that she's no longer stripping. She's doing something that is making her money, and it's honest money. That TikTok money, she says, is honest, and she's making a living at it. She's able to pay her lawyer and pay for whatever she wants. And so we're glad that Ivany has cleaned her act up and is getting her life in order. But unfortunately, for every one Ivany, there's like 1,000 others that are stuck in the strip club because it's their only way out.
Go stop back now, stop work at the fucking club now. Bob come back at Jamaica and then I go and do my thing. Still now I make no money, even though I could have go sell some bag juice. People do make mistake in a life. You know what I used to do? I used to sell page and take people money.
Okay, so Ivany said she was a scammer and she stopped doing that. You know, some people can't scam for long because they feel sorry for the victims. So she moved on from that.
Get shot and find out that is not my thing. Stop do that now. That I go and live my life. Start do my little promo them. Start promote for some little page. Start sell my little lash. Realize that the lash thing now bumble clock work out as much as how me have my followers them. They don't mean me no good somewhere. They never support me or nothing. Me go so back now and say, alright, me go and try to find out what in the business where I make money. Me say cream I make money. Everybody I sell cream. And a bad man, you know. And a bad man. Mr. say, cream I make money. I say, alright then, may I sell some cream. Go so back now to start sell some cream. One girl link me and say she will help me. Then Give me a remedy, make me sell the cream. When you look, she start tell me all sort of mix up, say she and was friend, and she will give me cream. Remember, me and was never had no friend neither. Who is me if I say no, me not want it because I was remedy. Me and the bitch never did friends, so me say give me a remedy because I don't know what to mix neither. The girl give me the remedy, me start make me cream. When you look, everybody start saying my bad man, me I follow she and make cream and whatever. Me say, you know, me let it go. Me drop the cream business, me start the braces. Me end up love braces and say, braces make money when we do the braces. But you know why me stop do the braces? Because I'm paranoid, I'm afraid of people. And me say, no, so me not go to the braces and the ranks, somebody come to me and do me something. So me cut off braces. Go on and do my little promotion them same way. Met this little crazy bumbo clap boy. You know, all of my friends them introduced me to Bada. And me never say me I come. Me not try come. Me say me I go try do my music and get my permit. Met this little crackhead boy now. Where influence if you come through the border, if you there with him, I have a look happier life and everything start over. Come through the border now. When you look the border, they for me none tall. Say, alright, then if me do make it out, Father God, do make it out, me just go pa my own and deal with my thing. Say, Father God, come now and make it pa my own. When I look, me give my second chance again for say, alright then, people do make mistake and we are going to start over. Me I start over with a fresh heart. When I look, him cause be a drama post up, my number post address all start of this, me cut him off. Me say, alright then, before me go left out of detention, the only when time I said me I go block him out of my life, me I go stick to my family. What a lucky thing me never use him as my sponsor. Me have my sister, which is the one now me I go tell you why I'm a black her, which is Ivany. Cause me never did want to come open up everything, you know, but me I go talk everything. You know what? I'm after when pan the moment before come out and me tell you why me not come out. Me could have come out a long time. Me could have come out. You know what? Me not come out. My sister turn her back for me in a detention. I mean, I black nobody, you know, make them go on top. I don't really care. My sister turn her back on me. My lawyer call her and tell her, say, you need to send this last document so that Vani can come out. You know what she turned to the lawyer and say? I cannot be her sponsor no more because of social media.
That was such a mean thing to do. Because imagine you sitting in detention. You got a sponsor. Only person that you can depend on, your sister. And then she tells your lawyer, who is hoping that she would be there for you. She tells your lawyer she can't sponsor you no more. And if you don't have a sponsor, you're going back to Jamaica or you're sitting in detention until they're ready to take you back to Jamaica, ship you back out. How unfortunate. That is such a low blow. And what a sister. Can you really call that person a sister? I mean, a family member would do that to another family member.
You know what Zay do? Zay go post up my sister picture on social media. All these type of argument. I mean, I have nothing to do with it because really and truly, I lock up in a detention. And from the moment when me need her the most, she turn her back on me and say she can't be my sponsor. If you don't have a sponsor, you can't come out. Me in the soul and can't come out because me not have no sponsor. Me can't trust nobody over Instagram for call for say be my sponsor. Cause me call somebody first thing they do a screen record me or put up me the number when me call them on social media. So me can't trust nobody. And who for be my sponsor, for be red, if you have green card or resident or citizenship or whatever in America must come out. Me have to get somebody else to be my sponsor. And that's how I come out. And with all of them paying them, I come out and I never come on social media come say nothing. Because I say, you know what, I just try to my life not change back. So now because you're still alive, you mean to say, Van, you always in a bag. I tell you, you know, if a man don't like you, a man just always not like you. You see, if a man just say you not change, in them eyes you will never change. So me no want uno compare come tell me say me not change because if me not change whether they are class people, me not class people. Is a difference when you are class smarty from when you talk something and I talk. Then turn them back for me and I come out and I could have said something and I not say nothing. Me say you know what? Me I just go and hold it and I change my life and I just go and be me and I come out and me I do so good.
But I'm telling you guys, I've seen it time and time again. Oftentimes the people that you turn your back on are the ones who prosper in life. God bless them to do better. And God blesses them to the point where they can help you. But out of the goodness of their heart, they may or they may not help you. I don't know what I would have done in that situation if someone turns their back on me and I needed them to get out of detention. If they need help later on in life, I don't know if I have it in me to help them later on in life, because I do hold grudges. So, but I'm thankful that Ivany is doing better because she's gone through so much and she has managed to pave a path and a way for herself to survive and to thrive. And that's because of God. God is blessing her.
Me I do so good. Me no need you to tell me say me nah do good. Me see say me I do good. Even though someone don't see it, but me see it for say me I do good. And you know what happened? Them say me for come over Hartford. And me say me no want to go over there. No, me don't want to go over there. Me comfortable which part me there. Because me just every time I think we go over there, remember what happened and how them left me. And it was for them home, but still in a detention. But you know what? Me say a family. I'm still going to go over there. Because me not see them for years. The one time I go over, my sister, look what happened. Look what happened. Be a madness. I say, alright then, Lego madness. I go to my black mama, my black my other sister, then my black Samantha, everything done. I never class her when me over New Year. I just talk what happened, what she do to me over there. I come back over here, so now, me good. Me a do my little thing, me good. Me come for my life, me go and chill. You know, me a cuss nobody, you know. Now, me there so, and I get ready now for go for my life, go do my thing. What kind of messages my sister go come send me? I try to provoke my spirit now. She a try to provoke my spirit. She got tell me say, me contact the police, but I didn't give them much information. Not even your name. They say to call TikTok and Instagram and have them ban you if I'm not gonna press charge.
Really, I don't think the police would tell anyone to contact TikTok to ban somebody or IG to ban someone. That may have been a made up story by her sister. This is all alleged. I don't know, but I can't imagine the police telling anybody to destroy another person's way of income. Because if she banned her sister from IG and TikTok, how is she going to make money? She wants to put her back in the strip club. Is that it? To me, that's being very mean. And these are sisters. And even if one don't like the other, she gotta really be mindful that she's dealing with a family member when it's all said and done.
Look how much things you say on your life. Eh? Me never diss you. Me never do nothing like that. Why you don't want me to get banned from my social media platform will pay me? Then you are going to say no. I told them I just want them to call you and put a stop to it. Stop to what? Me look how long me there about me left from New York. The one time I adjust up on TikTok and never adjust it back. I never adjust it back. Me come here now. Look how much days that gone.
The days may have gone, but Ivany got to realize that her sister have a delayed reaction. You know, sometimes someone says something to you and you don't respond right away. You got to think about it, and days afterward, you may respond to them. Well, this is the same situation. Her sister thought about it. Maybe she discussed it with a few people, and they probably encouraged her to do something about it, take action. And this is the action she's taking. So it's a delayed response.
I turn in a week, so I'm not adjust it. What she talk about? No, she gonna say, but it don't work like that. It don't work like that. So starting January 13, if I see anything new about me, I'm gonna have to press charge.
So now her sister Samantha is saying if she sees Ivany posting anything else about her, she's going to press charges. And Ivany says she hasn't posted anything in a while concerning her sister. She took everything down. So I think that should be the end of it. Both of them are going to respect each other's boundaries, leave it alone, and just go on with their lives. Because it makes no sense for them to be pressing charges and be dragging this thing through the court system. Makes no sense.
I post for you that is new. Me forget boy a long time.
Yep, so that's what I said before. They should forget about each other for now and Maybe they're going to meet up again at a funeral or a wedding or something. But for now, these two need to just keep it moving because clearly they do not get along. So YouTubers, we are wishing Ivany all the best. She's on the right road. She's doing stuff that is not crooked. She's not taking her clothes off and gyrating in front of men. She's making money, managing to pay her bills and survive. And hopefully she gets her own apartment and will be independent and on her own, truly. And all we can do is wish her all the best. And you guys drop your comments. What do you think about Ivany's story and all that she's gone through? And remember, she's not yet 30. She's gone through a lot. To hell and back. That's what I say. Anyway, YouTubers, hit that subscribe button. Press the like button. Share the content. Subscribe. I'm over and out. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching.